What is going on, folk? NimbleThor here, back at it yet again in my mobile gaming quest, where I document playing a new mobile game every single day, sharing that experience with you guys here on YouTube. And yesterday evening, Tekken by Bandai Namco finally released, or at least soft launched, in a couple of countries, Denmark being one of them. So I downloaded it as soon as I could so that I could share my first impressions with you guys here today on YouTube. And so I played this game for a couple of hours at this point, and I'm starting to get a pretty good idea of what I like and what I dislike about the game. But first of all, I really like the beginning of the game, where we were thrown right into a battle. Instead of having to go through a very long tutorial in the beginning where we learn all the game systems, we were taken straight into a battle, which is how I like... Oh, we got beaten. Ouch. Which is how I like an action fighting game to start. So that it was off to a great start. And you also learn the basic mechanics, like you can swipe right to go right, swipe left to go left. You know, you can tap the right side of the screen to do quick attacks. You can tap the left side to defend, and then, well, hold the left side to defend, and hold the right side to do strong attacks. So that's basically it for the controls. And then you have these special cards here, which is sort of like skills or abilities that you can use. I think they're called gacha cards, something like that. And what I found is that these cards in the bottom right corner, you can see that I'm using them now, and then they have to sort of recharge. A couple of new ones will recharge. We have a whole set that we take into battle of these gacha cards. I found them to actually be what ultimately decides whether or not we're gonna win or lose a match, which is a bit unfortunate, because that means it's really all about having the right gacha cards instead of having skill and being able to play properly, which does mean that the game does have a couple of pay-to-win elements, sadly. Just like in Marvel Contest of Champions, those two games are very similar. But we're in the campaign mode here, and we're actually only 2 fights away. Well, 1 fight away from the final match here. We took, you guys can see this heart-shaped level here. We took the left side. We could have chosen to go the right side instead. So now it's time to actually, I guess, revive a couple of our characters. Because as you guys can see, HP is consistent across these battles, which means that we don't automatically recover HP just because one battle is over. We only do that after this. Well, actually, we don't do that at all. So we do have to heal ourselves, pressing down here, using some of these different healing, minor healing or regular healing. And now I wanted to revive, so I'm just hoping, fingers crossed. Yes, we've got a revive there, a minor revive. Let's use that one on our character up there. And ta-da, we're back again, but with only 1 HP, because why not, right? Why give us full HP when they can have us buy these minor healing potions here to get full HP? So let's use this one. Obviously, I'm being very sarcastic here. I really don't like this system. We can revive using this one over here. Now I think we should have enough to be able to finish the last couple of battles. Hopefully, I do want to maybe heal up here 100% on this character up here, because that's our strongest character. And now I think we're ready for the Karate Master, which is the second to last battle. You guys can see that we have some different elements here. So we have lightning, and the Karate Master is also lightning. So we definitely want to use the this leaf energy, or this, what would you call that? Grass energy elemental type. Energy. I'm talking about Pokemon now. Grass elemental type, because we have bonus damage against lightning. So now let's get into this battle here and hope that we can actually win this one. That would be sort of cool, because then we get to the boss battle at the end. Oh, we're taking some hits here though. No. Okay. We're gonna go in here. Okay, now I'm trying to go in. I'm gonna try to go in with one of the strong attacks. I sort of have to charge up. No, he blocked it. But we can use these gacha cards here. And guys, if I were correct, yes. As you can see, the moment we started using those gacha cards, we started dealing a lot of damage, and we won pretty much instantly, honestly. You do recover HP over time when you are not in battles, by the way, so you don't have to buy these HP potions for real life money, but I tried to calculate it, and it's somewhere around 4 HP per minute, so it's definitely gonna take a very long time to recover 500, 600, 700, maybe even HP when you get some of the more rare units, because there are different rarity tiers as well. So this is one of the, I think this is a 2-star, so it's not the least rare. It's definitely the best hero or best fighter that we've got right now. Oh my, we got beaten there. Okay, guys, we can do this though. We can do this. Break the block. No, she defended. Come on. Yes, use the gacha card. And a couple of normal hits. Okay, guys, we're gonna try to use the strong attack. No, she blocked it. Yes, we got her. Yes. Awesome. It does feel kind of cool to play the game, and these battles do run very smoothly, but overall though, the game runs surprisingly bad. Let me show you guys if we go out here, because now we actually won this one, so we're gonna get this fragment here, or this chest that we can open. And look at this. it just froze. The game just froze there. That's not because of my recording software. That's just the way the game works. It does have these lag spikes even on a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. So one of the, it should be, I think, one of the strongest phones out there. And I've got this phone so that I can record these videos without any lag. But still, it's lagging here, and it's also lagging when I don't record. So the game is just badly optimized. Look at this. Over here, you go into the fighters. Let's see if we can make it happen. Alright, so if we scroll down, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's kind of, I'm trying to scroll all the time. I'm trying to scroll even now. You saw that? That's me trying to scroll. It's just so strange. This UI or this menu here, this fighter menu, is just not optimized at all. But if we have a quick look at these fighters, you guys can see that we can upgrade them. This is a true gacha game, by the way, gacha game. We have these skills in here. As you can see, so we can add new skills if we have more skill points. We actually do have a skill point here, so let's equip one of these. That's how you add new skills. These skills only influence your stats, so don't be confused. They're not skills that you can use in-game. Those skills are these Vasa cards over here, where you guys can see we have one in our inventory that we can add. Not going to do that right now. And then we've also got equipment, and then we can level Paul up here, and that's where we're going to use some of these fire elements, or whatever they're called. We're gonna use 45 of them now. Leveled up, got some more HP, but that of course also means that the more of those elements you have, the stronger your character or your fighters will be, and that means that there's room for a pay-to-win system here. Because if we go over to the shop, I want to show you guys that we can buy these here. Oh, they're called tokens, right? So we can buy these tokens, and we can buy these packs over here as well. Let's try to buy one of the more expensive ones. We can buy them both for gold though, and for the premium currency, to be fair. So you can actually, I guess, grind a lot and get many of these packs. Complete in mobile turn. Oh wait, so we can only buy this one? Okay, we can buy this one. 60. The other one was 1 million. I thought it was actually 100,000, but it's 1 million. So we can open this one for 60,000. And fingers crossed that we get a new fighter. Let's hope for the best here, guys. We got some of these shards. Oh, shards is the name. All right. And we got a new character, actually. Bruce, which is, I think, rare. Yes, that is not bad. 2 stars. That is definitely the strongest one we've got so far. And we got another new one. And what? Another fighter, a common one, actually. Tap to reveal. You guys can see lag all over the place. It does kind of suck. Martial Lore. That's kind of cool. And what is the last thing we got? So that was a fragment, I guess, for some sunglasses. All right. So, I don't know, considering that it cost 60,000 gold, that was quite expensive, I think, for what we got. But we did get a couple of new characters, though. Quickly, I want to say that there's a PvP aspect to the game, but that is only, it's asynchronous. You're not really fighting against other players. You're just fighting against sort of their characters and their characters' stats. So this is in here in the dojo, and when we win one of these battles here, if we press attack and we win, let me show you guys real quick. So if we press attack here, we can press begin. And if we win a chest, and we have to wait for that chest to open, and we can only have 2 chests in our inventory at the same time. So there are all these limitations all over the place. Let's try fighting this one. So these 2 characters are exactly the same, it seems. So it should have a pretty fair chance. Also because we're fighting against a bot here, so it's not like it's probably not going to be too difficult. But that also means the game could become really unfair. It could just have us fight against a really strong AI, because it's sort of the game that chooses it, right? It's not like we're actually fighting against actual other players. But this is a PvP aspect, and then you just want to go 1-to-1 versus all these different fighters that the enemy has. I'm not gonna go through the rest of that right now, because quickly before we end off, I wanted to show you that there are also these live events here. I'm not strong enough to participate in them just yet. So that's kind of cool, and there is local PvP coming at some point. You can see local versus. So I'm really gonna look forward to that, because fingers crossed that that's something you can enjoy even with all these pay-to-win elements or in-app purchases in here. What I do like though is that we actually get, you guys can see here, we actually get the different possible loots here, and we can view the drop table over here, so we can view the percentage chance to get any one of these different units or these different shards or whatever it is we can win in here. So you guys can see it's gonna be pretty difficult to get one of these. 0.01%, right? That's really not a big chance. So you're gonna have to save up those 60,000 gold quite a few times if you just want to get one of those fighters. So overall, I'm not really liking this game, honestly. It's asynchronous PvP, which I don't really like, because the developer can easily cheat with that. It's definitely pay to win, because there are so many things apart from just skills that influences whether or not you're gonna win. And lastly, it lags. I mean, for a brand new game. And also, by the way, I know this won't matter for most of you guys, but it also doesn't use up the full screen on my Samsung Galaxy S8, because it has this 18.5:9 aspect ratio. But most new high quality games can utilize that, but this one doesn't. The graphics are alright, but it's nothing really I've never seen before. So I don't really see why you would play this one. I guess if you're a huge Tekken fan, you probably could. And you could probably have some fun with the local PvP. But once that's released. But honestly, I feel like Marvel Contest of Champions is just as good. It's just as much pay to win, but it runs much smoother than this Tekken game here. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section down below whether or not you agree or disagree with my views and opinions on the game. And with that said, thank you so much for sticking around till the end of this video. If you liked it, if you leave a like, be sure to share this video with one of your friends. And until next time, guys, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I will see you guys around.